Man, as soon as I got off the live, I was gonna hop on Aneesa's live, but she kind of logged out of there. So hopefully she can log back into there and we can talk about this. But until then, we'll go ahead and answer some questions and go from there, man. Well, tell me what y'all think about this season. Who do y'all think is gonna win? You know, I can't leak too much tea, but I can leak a little bit, just a tiny bit. That trailer was awesome. The trailer was badass. I'm telling you, people, y'all think y'all are in for it now? Ooh. Oh, I got some bones to pick with Fessy too. Okay, Corey, I see y'all checking me in my interview, bruh. Oh man, here we go. It is the talk of the town, baby, baby. I'm connecting with Aneesa right now. People, hold up, hold up. Here we go. I deserve that. I deserve that.
I'm over it. I'm fine.
Oh, I know.
I like to show the people that we can get over the bullshit
yeah,
too.
No doubt. And that's why I tell the people don't realize the things we go through then and at that moment, we don't keep it on going. They'll last for 2 days. You might be mad at each other, but we live together. We live in the same room.
Right.
I see Aneesa hanging off the bed. She can't avoid me. So it's like, but let's get down to what the people want. And I think it's a big thing. If I thought you through that challenge. Looking back at it now, let me speak my piece and why I thought she threw the challenge. But watching it right now, I do not think you threw the challenge. I don't. I see it with my own clear eyes. Rumors around the bunker, with Jenna wanting to go home and everybody wanting to get that easy red score, with Jordan going into the challenge, having 2 chances for this opportunity to get Tori into elimination purgatory. That's exactly what he wanted. And the reason why I did go off on you, and I truly am sorry still, is because as soon as you got up to the truck, you said you were okay because Jordan and Nani won, and those are your friends. In my eyes, I'm thinking, fuck, why do you care if Jordan and Nani won? Who gives a damn? Like, we didn't win. Like, did you just throw this challenge? So when I heard that, I just reacted and just said, she threw the challenge. She threw it. Oh my God, like, this is what my partner did, and this is not what Aneesa is known for. I know she's a beast, and everybody knows that. And you knew I was so happy when you're on my team, and I like how you played me in your interview. I like how you played. Let's talk about
my
that.
interviews are really funny.
You played.
But this is also after this happened. So I'm still like upset.
Yeah,
so,
I see that, man.
I didn't care what I said because you already said your piece, and it was only silent, so it wasn't like
no, that's silent.
Anything.
No, you ain't got to say nothing.
Funny,
your
though.
face
it was
expression.
so funny.
It says it all.
What I was trying to say to you is like, okay, well, I fucked up, and I was trying to like just take the heat off me because I felt so bad about it. Like, I felt so defeated. And I knew it was something that we were going to be good at, and that's like very frustrating because I felt like, and the challenge, like, it's top 5 girls, in the first challenge. And then it was like, the one that we did with the pipes and the whatever, the car and the numbers
cars and stuff like that.
Like, the 30 seconds that separate, like, we were in top 3, like, I didn't do like, I always was trying. So it's not like me to do anything like that. So what I was saying was like, well, at least somebody on my side won.
Right.
Because it was a girls' day. So I was going to worry about, me, because I want to go in when I want to go in. So if we were to win, if we would have won that one, yeah, I would have had more control. We would have had more control. But to be honest, I was like, if I don't win, like, I want to win, but if I don't, like, there are other opportunities if we don't go into elimination to win another challenge.
Right.
So I didn't look at it. I was just, how you think about when you play it for the day, like, that's as far as you can go.
Right.
Like, I was just thinking about, okay, like, what can happen immediately? You know what I mean? And it just came out like, okay, well, at least, I love Nani. Of course, like, I wanted her to do well. I love Jordan. I want him to do well. I didn't walk in that game with anybody. I didn't walk in that game with an alliance. So for me, like, I want the people that I care about to stay.
To get a red score, to stay.
Yeah, and I want them to do well. So, like, of course, I want my ass to get a red skull too, but it's like, I don't know. At the moment, it was just, I was devastated. Like, that was not, like, I didn't even know I was going to get that emotional. Like, that was really hard for me.
Right, you
did.
did.
I felt like, it's not like you fuck up. Like, once you drop a piece, you can't pick it up.
Right.
Like, if we could have stopped the truck and picked it up again, I would have been fine. But the fact that you can't go back, I'm like, no! It just, Because you know when you hook when you fall to the bottom?
Right, right.
I got like that and hit the truck, and that's where, and I didn't know how the thing opened up, or like you clicked it this way. I was so confused. But if you asked me to open a carabiner, I could do that.
Yeah, no
in
doubt.
cold water, but I can't seem to get puzzle pieces on my belt. So I'm sorry that I lost that.
No apologies.
It really sucks.
No, I don't think no apologies needed at all. I think we all make mistakes. I've made some of the biggest mistakes in the challenges, and we always want second chances. We always do. Mm-hmm. We would love to go twice and everything, because I think like the fact that Jordan went twice is it's fucking, like, I'm not mad at it, but the fact if you do something twice, you're gonna be better at it. You're gonna do it like that, right?
At least you should be.
Yeah. We're gonna talk about that. But like I said, we all have regrets. We all mess up on the easiest things with a challenge. If it's not a puzzle or some carnival game, we all messes up. But like I said, and to the people, I shouldn't have reacted the way I reacted, especially when I saw those tears on TV, and that's when I got kind of emotional. And I'm like, man, like she really did try. And Nelson, you want to win so bad, you just went off on her and didn't give her the opportunity to explain herself. And you just assumed that, hey, she said Jordan and Nani that she didn't give a fuck. But no, she's just like, oh, it's over and done with. What's going to help me and benefit me? And that's the way you were thinking, especially because it was girls' weekend. And I totally understood that. So I'm glad we cleared the air on that.
I just think it takes being out of the situation to really be able to see it. Because when you're in it, like there were so many other things, like you had stuff going on, like everybody had some shit going on. So like I think that people were just stressed out, period, about a number of things.
So then
it was cold as shit that day. It was cold as day.
It was freezing.
We were out there for hours.
Yeah, I agree. And the people don't see that. They don't see how we're freezing our asses off. And it takes hours before we can start a 5-minute challenge. A 5-minute challenge, people. That challenge probably took like maybe less than 5 minutes, but we were out there for hours freezing our asses off to where we couldn't even feel our hands. But let's talk about this, because I think this is huge right now, since I assumed you threw that challenge, which you didn't. What about Jordan? What about Bailey and Jordan's situation? Come on now. That kind of blew my mind. I already told the people I think Jordan's a great competitor, loves to win, hates to lose. But in this situation, Jordan's not fighting for himself for me. He's fighting for Tori. Whatever benefits Tori. And I respect.
And that's awesome.
That's what I said. I respect that.
I want a partner like that all day.
All day, every day. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
You got a girlfriend if you got a girlfriend in the challenge, it's up and it's down sometimes. But when it comes to challenges and them winning for you and helping you, you definitely have the upper hand. So in my eyes, and I spoke to Bailey after that challenge, and I said, Bailey, what you told me, y'all should have won that challenge, but Jordan was not giving you the same instructions he was giving Nani, from what I heard. And the fact that up and down thing, I think, from my perspective, and then if I was in Jordan's shoes, I would have I couldn't do it. I couldn't have done it. I couldn't throw a challenge no matter what. But I think you got to look at the long term, because I'm not in his shoes. You know, my wife is not there. Your husband or whatever is not there. You know what I'm saying? Right. So what do you think?
It's hard for me, because it's like, even like Jenny and Rogan, who are, physical specimens of, like, I mean, Jenny especially, she's in insane shape. Mm-hmm. She couldn't reach the middle one. You know what I mean? So True. It's like, I felt like they were kind of in not different positions on the truck, but like he did work both sides. Right. The only thing I'm saying is that if there really was a true 8-second difference between the teams, for Bailey to climb back down and climb back up, that's 8 seconds right there or more. So if we're going to base it off the times they gave us, then no, we didn't throw it.
What blew my mind a little bit, because I read Bailey's tweet. I didn't get to go live with her, because she said Jordan was taking puzzle pieces off that were on the board each time she would put one up to make the time. Like, to me, she was saying that because Jordan didn't want her to get the puzzle. They didn't want to get the puzzle. That's what it made it seem. You read that tweet, she says Jordan was taking puzzle pieces.
She blocked me, so I can't read her tweets. But
what? Hold on.
I've been blocked for I don't care.
For real?
So, yeah, I don't know.
All right. Hey, y'all tune in to the reunion show. I have no idea about that. That's a reunion show between Aneesa and Bailey. That is not for us.
It's not for me either. I'm not dealing with it on the reunion either. So I'm too old. I'm not wasting my energy on things that don't serve me. So, like, if you want to block me, block me. I'm not mad.
Right.
I'll just keep cracking jokes because that's what I do.
Yes,
I realize
yes, you do.
I'm funnier than I give myself credit
A little
for.
bit of alcohol in you, a little bit more funnier. Aneesa, I'm keeping my mouth closed, people. I'm keeping my mouth closed.
I am funny.
Being an OG in this game, how do you feel about the season, though? It's got to be the most craziest season ever compared to all your seasons you've done.
I think it's different because there's just so many people I didn't know, too. And then I had some people that I didn't like that I just didn't speak on it. I didn't argue with them. Like, it just was a very different season for me personally because I feel like I kept my temper, like, at bay for the most part.
Right.
And really tried to play a good game and tried to be fair and tried to be honest. But, like, I mean, it just was different for me. Like, I walked in just doubting and questioning everything, you know, and I still do. And I'm home. I still doubt shit until I see it on TV and I'm still doubting it.
Right.
I'm like, yeah, but does that person really feel that way? I'm just waiting for the other shoe to drop. Like, who's going to be talking shit or, like, you know, who did I trust that I shouldn't have?
Right.
And that's kind of the only thing that I'm expecting to see, like, some stuff that I probably won't like.
Do you think the bunker played an effect in everything? Being in that bunker, not being in a house like we usually are, in a pool, and the sun, seeing the sun, and being outside. That's what I try to tell people. I think a lot of things and the way people reacted, which is no excuse, but being locked up in that bunker, man, and being in the Prague was probably the worst season I've ever done. I've never done a season like this, and I thought what I did in Thailand was horrible. Living on the beach, outside, living in that bunker, man, it just took a lot out of us. I think so. And everybody did. And I think you're going to see that as time goes on. And people are not their self, and people say some stupid shit, do some stupid shit. But I don't know.
Yeah, that's why, remember the first week they weren't telling us, like, what time it was. Like, they were really trying to fuck with us. The other part, how many people had, like, a panic attack the first week? Oh, my God. And people were crying. Like, people were crying. And they don't show any of that. But I feel like those would be real emotions if people that weren't in our shoes, you know, all of a sudden came on the show and we're stuck in a bunker. Like, it's not like a bunker in, like, PA or like a bunker like in the state. Like, you're not even in your, like, in your own country.
Right.
You know what I mean? You don't speak the language, but it's like, it just doesn't make it was just a crazy place. I thrived because it was a lot of routine for me, which I need. The same thing every day, like, works for me.
Schedule.
Schedule.
You need a schedule. That place mentally break you down. If you do not get on a schedule on these challenges and you don't stick to it, you eventually just break down little by little, and you start thinking about home, you start thinking about your loved ones, and you just start reacting and making stupid decisions sometimes. But yeah, I don't regret it. This is one of the seasons that I would never, ever forget, especially with the people.
We'll see.
Nah.
We'll see how this all plays out.
How you doing?
Listen, you're a good guy, Nelson, but sometimes you just say the wrong shit.
I know.
I think that's it. I think that's your issue.
My mouth gets me in trouble.
You just want to win. You're super competitive. You work really hard on yourself. And I think that sometimes you just say dumb shit, and we all are guilty of that, you know.
I agree. My mouth. She's right, people. My mouth gets me in trouble. I need to learn to shut it sometimes. Give me a lot of
there needs to be a mute button on Nelson. When he opens it, you just mute him because he says some shit.
I do, and I don't think twice, people.
No, I don't even know if you think once before. You just go.
I do.
I'm like, okay, free thought from Nelson. All right, that's wrong. Nelson, shh.
So how you?
All right, I'm gonna go say hi to Maddie because it's her birthday.
Oh yeah. Tell her I say happy
probably
birthday.
All the way turned up. I will.
All right, it's good seeing you. You
but
look
I
good.
Love you, Nelson. I hope
Stay
you're
blessed.
doing well. Stay safe.
Salute. The salute. Yeah.